All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Space Brothers, episode 67.
Muta, high G's.
Yeah.
Flying through the sky.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good. Except, you know, that whole, like, survival instinct thing. Yeah.
Yeah, to say the least. But you're going through exactly what Hibito went through.
Yep.
Deneil is a
character.
phenomenal fun time to have as a character, teaching Muta, but also, like, giving Muta the opportunity to learn maybe a little bit more than just some things with regards to, you know, flying a really nice jet.
Right. Some of those lessons can be applied to your everyday life, even when you're not in the sky.
Yeah.
But
all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
私は宇宙飛行士になるために欠かせないジェット練習機。
Yep. One of many.
yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
飛行前のチェック作業は気を抜く。
Look at this old timer bending his knees like it's nothing.
Yeah.
今のは心のノートにメモっとけ。
Right. Notebook of your heart. This is notebook of your head.
決して訓練は順調とは言えない。
What, just a little bit of nausea?
Just a little bit.
へえ、もう背面飛行なんてやってんの。
余裕でな。
Oh
オドナルドにでっかいやつがやってきた。
no!
トリプルバーガー新登場。
Triple? Just fine.
Oh my god!
オドナルド。
Jacob, we're gonna need you on this.
Right.
俺、来月から日本に
Oh.
Okay.
とシャロンのとこにも顔出すよ。
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's totally not gonna notice.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
ピッカピカになってる。むっちゃん磨いてく。
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, people receive love in different ways, and you are the kind of person that would notice the tiniest
Of differences,
detail.
but Hibito, not so much.
なんかいいんだよ。
But it would be nice, right?
It would be
if
nice to
he-
actually get a thanks, though.
あれに気づかんとは。相変わらずネジが一本足りないやつだ。
Now, how many times did that happen with your parents?
ピッカピカ。
I don't think he made the connection.
He's like,
at
wow, my
all.
bike is cool.
Yeah.
方位130度へ右旋回。高度33000フィートへ上昇してくれ。
33,000 feet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
昼飯何食おうよ思った。
I was just thinking about how my brother didn't notice the nice thing I did for him.
忙しいぜ。テンパってきた。宇宙飛行士に必要とされるマルチ
Right.
付けというわけなのだが。
景気づけに踊ろうぜ、ム。
Now! Too soon!
それどころじゃないだろう、ヤンジ。
オーバーライドする。
Well,
Oh no. So is he gonna like put him in a situation and be like, alright,
艦船邪魔が入りまくる。
just give him a few extra G's for a second there.
yeah.
操縦交代。
No! I could never.
この男。
Yeah, right.
Heart attack at
Yep.
43.
安堵の上がりで本を読んでいたんだぞ。あ、そうだわ。そう言われて息子は父親に
Oh, yes. Yes. Fire back.
何と言った。
だからそれどころじゃねえんだこっち。
I'm trying to concentrate.
息子は父親にこう言い返しました。リンカーンは父さんと同じ年の頃アメリカ
That's great.
That's a good one.
No.
Yeah. Maybe using a president
He's not your best
not
choice.
your best comparative tool. Yeah.
あの人たちはなんであんなに余裕な
They're going 2/3 of your speed.
ればという思考がどう転がったか途中こんなに口開かねえよ
Right. You got brainwashed by the advertising earlier.
Yep, it works.
It was a monster you had to deal with. Multitasking monster.
Right.
You triple tasking. Wait, eating a burger is multitasking?
Eating multiple patties at once.
Yes.
屋上でのんびりしようぜ。
は
Work hard, play hard, huh?
いもともとこういうの得意だと思ってたんだけどな
There might be certain states that you're in, Muta, that you don't, like, let yourself multitask.
Sure.
よくこれせ。
Muta, cuddle up with me. No.
こうだなハンモック
So where do I sit? Uh-huh.
ちょっとゆすってくれ。後で変わってやるからよ。
Okay.
おおいいぞ。
This is adorable.
5倍で仕上げてくれるんじゃなかった？
Is this part of it?
メンバーより遅れてる気がするぞ。
That would be the most Mr. Miyagi thing to...
Right.
このじいさんのせいにすんのも
No, you
野
gotta
暮な話。
push him hard enough that the whole thing does a full rotation.
かもった心のノートにメモっとけ。
Okay.
ピロットは飛行機を飛ばしながら気の利いた
Okay,
情報を
sure.
飛ばせる。
You could add something else into the multitasking because everything else is already second nature.
一流のパイロットはいつでもどこでも
Sure.
俺は宇宙飛行士になろうとしているわけで、一流のパイロットにまでなる必要はないと思うんだよな。
わしはな思った。お前に一流の宇宙飛行士
Because you want to go to space, right?
だし、わしには一流の宇宙飛行士
Sure.
になる方法
All you know is flying.
教え方も知らん。
Wow.
やれるとこまでやって何か見つけろよ思った。
Whoa.
どうせやるならその道の一流を目指そうぜ。
Especially if it's something that's going to be so difficult anyways.
Any
you know?
job worth doing is a job worth doing well, you know?
Yeah.
一人前なんだな。
ああ、そうだ。しかもいいことはそれだけじゃない。一流の女にでも披露してみろ。かなりの確率で一クルだ。
Huh.
Oh!
私はそうやって。
Oh,
Oh,
did you
damn.
now?
なるほど。
You say that that really works.
He didn't say yes.
思った。
オーケー。
ノーズを下げるな。
Do a heart while going upside down.
俺が宇宙飛行士に認定された後も、休みの日とかまたここに来るから、なんか技を。
Yeah.
Yeah!
That'd be great.
しかし悪いがムッタ。その約束は
Yeah.
今回担当する教え子が宇宙飛行士に認定されたら。
He's
わし
retiring.
は引退。
Oh.
I had a feeling.
Okay.
最後の生徒だムッタ。
That's why he's trying to give you everything.
この瞬間から私は窓の外の景色を鮮明に見れるようになった。
No, that makes sense. You're suddenly present.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're dealing with the loss of somebody else that's, you know, a mentor figure, just kind of clued you into the fleeting nature of life.
屋上じゃねえか。ハンモックだろ。
またか。飛ばし屋のくせにのんびりやめ。
You didn't get to see him when he was young.
Oh, wait,
No
no,
pun
who he
intended.
was saluting.
だが俺のパラシュートがバッと開いた。
Yeah.
これを言うために今までやってきたようなもんだからな。
Welcome back.
That was a good day.
おかえり、諸君。
Yeah.
Yeah.
報告会議だのなんだので忙しいんだろ。それに俺はいつだって飲めるようにできた。
Meanwhile, they all have like black tea or something.
Right.
ご愁傷様だな。
まあ最初の頃はむっちゃんもしばらく顔色悪かったけどね。
But yeah, now he
He's
seems pretty
adjusting pretty
confident.
quick.
楽しそうにやってるよ。俺もそうだったけど、デニール化してからが楽しいんだ。
Deneil-ized. There it is.
左旋回で岸を30度の方向へ。了解。おいムッタ。次のアメリカン
Trust in the instruments. Yeah.
先生は聞いた。ワシントンが桜の木を切ったことを
Oh my gosh.
正解。調子いいのムッタ。
Nice, nice. While he's thinking about all this stuff.
空の上ではとにかくすごい喋るんだよデニールは。ハイな気分になるってのもあるんだろうけど。
Yeah.
真ん中の処理項目をどんどん追加していくわけか。いいやり方だ。俺は好きだぜ。
Yeah, he's like constantly stress testing.
が煩わしいからみんな途中で教官を変えてくれってなっちゃうのよ。
Which fair.
俺も一度だけデニールとマックス号に乗ったことはあるけど
You switched?
正直死ぬかと思った
デニール仕様に改造されたマックス号も扱いづらいし、
Oh,
Wow.
right.
そのせいでバランス取るのもかなり難しい。他の教官と乗った時初めて
The plane just became that much easier to control.
Yeah.
としか乗ってないむっちゃんはまだ知らない。
Right.
Whoa.
We're starting on the hard stuff.
おいなんだこりゃ。
Casually.
Yeah.
こんなもんよ。
Hey!
And now that I think about it, 50% faster, that means for them, it's like he's moving at 50% of the speed of a fighter jet, and they're staying still.
Right.
Like,
Kinda, yeah.
like that's insane.
And he probably slowed down a bit to match their speed to
Sure.
see what was necessary.
なんだろう
I don't know, but
まさか
Michael Jackson jokes often.
実はどっちも宇宙人ブー
Oh, he's not even there. He's not even there.
Ah, nice.
Oh, that's funny.
Just practicing.
Yeah.
ドランディングダムタウン
Oh, that's so sweet.
Now we need someone to like come into the hangar and think he's a crazy person.
Right.
アイスフライトだマック
It's Neil, and he's like, "Are you losing your mind?"
Yeah, yeah.
イメージトレーニングか
まあな今日の流れの復習だヤンジーとの
Yes, I have.
ヤンジ
Yeah.
ーヤンジーがいつも敬礼しているところに写真が
Yeah.
What's the deal there?
初めてあの写真をちゃんと見たんだよ
Oh, him on the top left.
訓練中の事故で死んだ宇宙飛行士が4人いる
Oh.
ちゃんに操縦を教えるのはなんか後ろめたくてな
Yeah.
Whew. Ooh.
ガム食うか
Just straight from that to, yeah, you want some gum?
Yeah.
Never changed.
ヤンジーはいつものメモっとけを言わなかったが
He knows you'll add it to the right one.
分かってたんだろう
I just realized gum is another thing to multitask on.
Oh, sure.
It's literally something that they'll say some
Yeah.
people can't walk and chew gum. Like they literally can't do it.
That's wild.
Yeah. They'll literally have issues with the motor
Huh.
like combination and stuff. But wow, so cool.
Yeah.
Deneil-ized.
That's got to feel pretty great to be like, I feel comfortable in a fighter jet. On a souped up fighter jet at that.
I can be comfortable in a fighter jet cracking jokes while doing tricks in the sky. And then once he gets one that's not souped up and a little bit
He'll
jittery,
be like, oh,
he's like, "Oh, this is this is a joke."
oh man, it's so slow. Like, no wonder there's the
Oh, right,
whole
but the
idea.
handling is also like it's,
Way
it's
better,
like
yeah.
it's like you know, it's drifting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I love Deneil
Boy's
so
going
much.
so fast. Yeah.
He's going so fast, and now he's come so far, and we see now why that worked that way specifically. He was
Yep.
basically training with extra weights on, and also with gear that forced him to be a little bit more precise than he needs to be in general.
Right.
Which is going to make him a top pilot. But yes, it's the really kind of sad realization that like Deneil's thing is to make him a top pilot at this thing.
Yep.
He's not an astronaut, so he can't
Right.
he can't just know what's going to make him a top astronaut. But he's like, but I will say, the one who came before you did
doing
end up
pretty
going
good.
to space.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make you as cracked of a pilot as I can.
I'm gonna do
And-
exactly the same thing I did with Hibito.
And hey, yeah, that extra difficulty, those extra training weights, that will not only help you with the flying side of things, but also just in other aspects of the tests, right?
Sure.
Because you're only working on one piece at a time, right?
Yeah.
So if you get to the point where you can manage with, training weights, great, awesome. You go
Yeah.
into the next, chunk of the training, and you might, think of those different ways that you can keep things spicy for yourself, so that way you
Totally.
learn quickly.
Totally.
But yeah.
Yeah. I love the idea of having the other characters kind of talk about this with Deneil's whole style being with, just overloading you with stuff to multitask on. But it's once he has his moment and Eren Yeager realizes that he's been using faulty,
3D maneuver
3D
gear,
maneuver
yeah.
gear, and it's like, oh, it's going to be great. That's always a fun little reveal there because it was the thing of where we're like, oh, it's fast, but how does that make it actually tougher? And it's like, well, in order to get it that fast,
You also have to,
you kind of have to mess around with the internals in a way
Yeah.
that the plane's not really
not really supposed
not really
to. do.
supposed to be doing that. So
Yeah.
it's going to make it a little, a little
Yep.
bit tough to handle. And then also just Deneil's weight, because the plane is so efficient in its size.
Right.
That's an extra, 150, 200 pounds or something on there that's
Sure.
going to be making it
yeah.
a lot more difficult.
Yep. This was fun. I liked the way, I didn't think about it before, but like, oh yeah, having someone who's not an astronaut teaching you to fly, that makes sense because the things that the astronauts would be good at, they would be good enough for the job at, but they would not be the best in their field, right?
No.
And so, yeah.
They have to have too many skills in order to be the best in
Exactly,
any of them, really.
right? So then, yeah, you'd have people that are like, okay, I'm a specialist for this thing, but I'm not an astronaut, so yeah, they wouldn't actually know. So it's just, hey, get close with them, learn the best you can, and hope that's enough, right? Move on to the next thing. But you
achieve
won't...
competency to the point where you are no longer needing to be monitored.
Right.
But because you will already be monitored because you're an astronaut in everything you do.
Yep.
But if it came down to it, could you operate independently with a lot of things riding on you? Yes. Right. And that's kind of what Hibito showed when he was in the do or die situation, was he allowed his brain to kind of multitask and think about like what kinds of stuff he needs to line up and then just be able to execute.
Right. What tools do I have to work with? And the idea that this is Deneil's last student. Okay.
Yeah, I had been getting the vibe from him that he was on his way out career-wise.
Right.
But I also internalized that a little bit to be that he might also be on his way out health-wise as well.
Sure.
But I think that was more of the thing of where he was like, no, enjoy life, celebrate it, live in the present. Don't be lost in the past or the future. Let's enjoy the here and now and take it as it is.
There was a lot of thinking about mortality because you're doing death-defying stunts.
Right.
Oh, hey, and also, everything happening with Sharon. So.
And then also now he has in his mind on a daily basis the lives of those who have died in flight-related accidents that probably had to do with his field specifically. Not just every single pilot ever that's died in a plane, but his acknowledgement of them and his saluting them, basically saying that he carries the gravity of their loss in his heart. He writes them on the notebook of his heart as he then goes and puts things into the notebooks of other people's heads.
Exactly.
So that they can do this job well. But then mixes in some things for the notebooks of their heart along the way, if they're willing to actually hear those things and really take them in.
And I love that for the last one, he didn't actually need to tell Muta, not just to write it down in a notebook, but also which one. And it's like, we know what the deal is by now.
We know, yeah.
Yep. But okay, so flight training, mostly done. You haven't yet flown a heart in the sky.
No, but we did see him thread the needle.
We did see him thread the needle, which was awesome, and the other students being like, wait, what? But if you wanted to put your skills to the true test and maybe make sure that a certain someone is down on the ground, looking up and sees the heart in the sky. Just saying, it's an opportunity.
It is pretty badass. There's a lot of riz on that one there. Being able to be like, hey,
that would be a pretty smooth move.
Yeah. I mean, Sarika does have her eyes high in the sky with regards to her dreams and stuff. So
it's true.
If there is going to be some kind of, final test or what have you, and they'll take turns, and they don't just send them all up there at once.
Right, because they probably do have a limited number of fighter jets at their disposal.
True, but it did seem like they were all practicing with one per instructor or maybe a couple students per instructor.
Yeah, that is a good point. Given that Deneil's is souped up, I'm guessing other people aren't using it, because otherwise they'd be like, no, you're not allowed to soup it up. Other people need to use this. And
at the very least, there's two more, because we saw him thread the needle with those two. So I'm guessing, I think we even saw a hangar with a couple of them at some point, and there was, I think, like between 4 and 6.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's single digits, though.
Yeah, single digits for sure, because also then we're going to have the display of, 5 of them?
Right.
That all go in formation and stuff.
Yeah, for the team.
So there's at least 5. But yeah, I'm kind of sad that we might not have any Deneil after this.
Nah,
like a little mini arc here.
Nope, I call bullshit. We're not going to be flying with Deneil after this arc in the traditional sense.
Oh,
you think this dude isn't going to be flying in his retirement on some lame-ass Cessna or something? Nah, he's absolutely going to be doing that.
Yeah.
But also, we've had situations where, we passed on the torch from, resident old person or whatever that's in the show, and we absolutely see them again. So it might be a while, but Deneil's not going anywhere. Not yet.
Yeah.
He's survived this long. He'll be fine.
On the Hibito side of things, it's cool just seeing him and Muta just living together, hanging out and everything. Hibito's going to go back to Japan next month and do some stuff with JAXA, which is cool because,
makes sense.
He's their poster boy astronaut. But then also, he gets to see Sharon, which is really awesome.
And if that ends up being something that we actually get to see, then great. If we don't, totally fine with it.
Yeah,
but
because we're kind of focused on Muta now.
Yeah, we're focused on Muta. He is definitively the main character of the show. But if we wanted to get some perspective stuff of Hibito, now that he's not in life-threatening situations, that'd be great too.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very sweet, cathartic episode. It was fun to see Muta start to just succeed.
Yes.
And get a big win here.
Our boys worked very hard for a long time.
Yeah, and if this is his special area, that would actually be really cool. In that what actually he brings to the field a little bit is that he was always the car guy. Now he's the plane guy.
Now he's the plane guy.
What if it's actually that he's going to be the person that's going to be doing the precise flight control stuff on like shuttlecraft and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be sick.
If we got into like some of the, all the astronauts are hyper competent, right? Because of course they have to be, and the ones who go on missions even more so. But then like the
breakdown of roles and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you're at that like, all right, everyone's in that top % of a % or whatever, the differences might be pretty big, right? They're all at that same level, but then within that, once you zoom in, it might be like, no, Muta is the one that we want to actually flying the craft, or something like that.
That would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.